Hello and welcome to the first of our lockdown reflections for this week. Now, as you can see, I'm in the study here in the manse, not in the bedroom. Let me explain. Some of you may have heard the rumour going around that Brenda and myself were locked in our bedroom last week. Okay, full disclosure, we were. However, there is no truth at all in the rumour that I planned that. We woke up one morning and the bedroom door, the handle went down, but the latch had become faulty and we couldn't open it. Thankfully, Brenda had her mobile phone, so she was able to phone a friendly neighbour who came along and threw up a small Phillips screwdriver so Brenda could unlock the mechanism of the door. Yes, it's Brenda who's the skilled one and has all the toolkits in the manse, not me. She did that, but again, didn't have anything to work the mechanism to free it. So once again, we phoned around various friends and eventually we got the name of a friendly tradesman in the village who will remain nameless, but no doubt people will have heard who he is. But he came along, got his ladder, came up into the bedroom and with his various tools was able to open the door and we were rescued. Now, of course, some of the wisecracks have been going around. We did get a text from friends, again, who will remain nameless, who sent us a picture of John Lennon and Yoko Ono in their bed, or the bedroom, during their famous sit-in for 2 weeks for peace in 1969, with the caption, "Is this what the Sunday services are going to look like over the next couple of weeks?" As you can see, we got out and here I am doing the reflection from this study. But it was a good lesson for us. Friendly neighbours, friends who were more than willing to help, and of course the friendly tradesman who came along to help us out. At this time of crisis and pandemic, we're constantly hearing stories about what people are doing one for the other, whether they be friends and family or neighbours in communities. And we're fortunate living here in the Highlands and these little villages all around us in Balquhidder and Strathire and Lochernhead, here in Killin, full of stories of people doing great things for each other. Sometimes these are very small things, but the friendliness is important. And I just hope that once we're through this pandemic, because one day we will be, that we will take the time to remember the things that we should be grateful for and the people that we should be grateful to for even just small things that are done for us. There was a song from the 1970s, I think it's James Taylor, "You've Got a Friend." Now, if I can remember right, the lyrics, or some of the lyrics of the song was, you just call out my name and I'll come running. You've got a friend. Is that not what friends do? And we're all more grateful for it and benefit from it. So one of the things to reflect on during these days is the people who have made that little bit of difference for us. And of course, remember also the Lord. In the Bible, it talks about Abraham being a friend of God. In the book of James, he's called that. And in many ways we could reverse that. Well, does that make God our friend? And we've got to be careful here because sometimes religious people can be awful cosy about their faith. Remember, God is the creator of all things, and there's a wee bit of unease in being too chummy with the creator of the universe. Nonetheless, we're called to have a relationship with him. He is the God who wants communion with us, and the God who calls us to that. My neighbour, Willie Reid, as you know, is a retired shepherd. He's a great guy. I had a conversation with him once because we're always pulling each other's leg. And he said recently, talking about the pandemic, he said, "You know, Russell, I think that God of yours is looking down on us, realising that human beings are not that clever." My response to him was, "What do you mean, that God of mine?" "Willie, you're a retired shepherd. Have you never read the 23rd Psalm? The Lord is my shepherd. You've got a friend, Willie. And of course at that he just laughed. Ah, Russell, you're an awful man. He often says that. The Lord is our shepherd. I intend to reflect on the 23rd Psalm this coming week and relate it to the contemporary situation. Now, Brenda and myself were very pleased that we had a mobile phone. Mine was downstairs getting recharged. Thankfully, she had hers in the bedroom when we got locked in. And with that mobile phone, we were able to contact friends. We don't have a mobile phone for God, but he's only a prayer away. Remember that today and all of this week. And with that in mind, let us pray now. Lord, as we go through this crisis, which also can be a challenging adventure for us, to remind us what really is important about our lives, to remind us of the values perhaps we've lost as a society and a culture and even individually, to remind us of the gift and the wonder and the joy of friendship, of neighbourliness, and above all to remind us of this living faith, for you are the living God who cares about us. You are our shepherd. This week may we remember you and call upon your name. Amen. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.